Morning everyone. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful morning. It's around about 8 o'clock here in Valencia, and I'll probably be training in about 2 hours time. Another big day.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Thinking of you,
Sweet life.
So it's been incredibly hot here. So really nice to just cool down the body, to get up the morale. Too cold to swim now.
Yeah.
Are you leaving me? She's no fun at all. Okay, so that was quite refreshing. I'm quickly going here on my training peaks to see what's up with today's training. Okay, so here's today's training. I am completely smashed. Morning everyone. 6-hour day coming up. Thank you, John Wakefield. What I really liked about this coffee machine is that it's got this thing here. So obviously push it, very obvious, but it only stops pouring in coffee when I turn it back. So I guess it's still one of the old ones, but when I want a big coffee, at least I can determine how much coffee it should pour. And some of the new fancy coffee machines don't do that, so old stuff always seems to be a little bit more reliable, it seems, nowadays.
You and taught me even when you're not around. If there are boundaries.
The worst thing of someone trying to vlog is that sound, and it's kind of like a Murphy's Law when you try and speak to your audience and there's good going past. Anyway, sitting out. One thing I really have noticed is how good Strava is and their route. So I'm quickly going to create a route here on Strava. I don't know Valencia that well. I only spent winter here. I rode most of the same roads because I had a collarbone injury, so I had to go on the same roads, which wasn't that rough. So looking for some pretty nice road, especially when you're doing a 6-hour ride. Remember, when exporting it into your Garmin or WOW file, just make very sure it is in there, because sometimes I've done it very quickly, jumped on the bike, went, and when I looked for the route it wasn't on. Shit happens. First gonna go have breakfast with Mandy, because when I do a long ride I really want the bike to be clean. I don't want the chain to be making a noise, so I'm gonna quickly give it a quick wash. It's gonna be really easy because I keep my bike clean on a regular basis, so it's easy to wash it. Doesn't need like a 1-hour wash to get off all the grease. Okay, so by far my best meal of the day is probably Mandy's homemade muesli, some banana, chia seeds, kefir, and then check this out. Gotta check this out. Oats and quinoa. So we add the quinoa just so that there's not that much oats, so you lessen the carb content and you get kind of best of both worlds, so you can eat a little bit more. We cyclists have whatever tricks in the books to eat more. Who's a carb monster?
well, it's a big competition between me and you. You win at night and I win during the day.
Because I never see you eat during the day. Never, yeah.
Because you for 6 hours on the bike, that's why I'm getting fat and you not.
So when I ride in the peloton, I feel fat.
Yeah, well, that's only because those guys are like teeny weeny.
Oh, so he's saying I'm
Skin and bone.
fat. He's saying I'm fat. This relationship's done. It's over. God, it's over before it even started. Cheers. Now that my bike is clean, I mentally feel ready to go suffer. Or not at all. See, riding a dirty bike is like having a Ferrari, but riding it full of mud and dust. It's just not the same. It's just not the same.
Do you always wear white socks?
The general rule is that you wear white socks with white shoes. However, at the end of the year, or as you go through your pair of shoes, they don't tend to look completely white anymore after some rain and a few months of racing with them. And generally people would think that, okay, we are professional cyclists, we have a lot of shoes, why don't we just change? Well, a lot of us like the cleat position on the shoe, and if the shoe's working, we don't really just want to change into a new shoe just because it's a new shoe. And sometimes the shoe is like a 1 millimeter difference and your foot sits a little bit more comfortable in the one shoe opposed to the brand new one. So if we can stay with one shoe for as long as possible throughout the season, we stay with one shoe. But remember, white socks, white shoes is a general rule in the professional peloton.